Hello everyone, welcome to the Melanie Moments and slash Melbell22. I have these tips here all arranged from numbers from number 2 to 12, and here's the oversized one I'll show you in this other clip, and here's the angle ones to make some roses or other effects. Stars or like multi-stars or texture to make something fuzzy, the special ones, the unique ones to make something for wedding cakes, leaves here in these angles from number 67 through 352. So I'll demonstrate how one of each looks like. I'm not going to do all these in one sitting because it would be a lot, so I'm going to use one set at a time, the lowest one, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here is the round tip, number 2. These are great for outlines or writing names like happy birthday, so here's cursive. You try your best. This is great like handwriting. And of course when you try again, you could just mix it up and pile again, but this is great for practice. The icing I have is leftover from the cake I made for my birthday, my cupcakes. So this is like handwriting, just like, you know, you've been to school. But I know it's like nobody teaches cursive, but hey, who said you can't learn cursive when you make cakes like this? In cake decorating class when I was in college, I had to learn to write cursive and make sure it takes this not space. So like happy birthday or any occasion. Wait, I think it's the H. Oh, sorry. But that's how you do the round one. Now for this one, I'm using a star point, and the lowest one I have is 15. So I may not have the whole size, the whole set, but I could always go to a baking store, but that's okay. But this is for the side of the cake like this. Of course you don't, so you just squeeze here, like here's slow, up and down here, so squeeze, up, down, up, sideways, and just go really fast like this. Of course you have to be quick about it, so I just showed this in slow motion. You see how it works? You could turn it around, like if you have a cake turntable, that is a must, but it's great to use like this. So it may be a little crooked, so just try to be perfection about this. And just go around. So just, you know, just keep pressing with a plate. It doesn't have to be cake, of course, obviously, and just, you know, if you want to practice, just scrape it off, put it in a bowl again, and just do new approaches. Here is the other tip with this little cut thing, one smooth, one rough, and I don't know what this is for, but I think it's like side of the cakes. Oh yeah, you can make baskets out of it, something fancy like Easter, so like tic-tac, or not tic-tac-toe or something. It looks like tic-tac-toe. And then you make a basket out of it. Actually, there's a lace here and another lace, and then you put another one here. That takes practice. If it's a nice basket one or any texture like this, this takes a lot of practice. I know I messed up a little, getting a little rusty, but this is how you do it. Just, you see it, and then this line here, that line, and then you put another one here, and another one. So it may not be the best, but that's how you practiced. So just laughing a little, and I'll show you the next tip, whatever I have. Again, I'm not doing all the sizes. I'm just doing one at a time. So if you're using the same color or flavor, this is chocolate. I put real chocolate in the frosting because it tastes really good. You can always switch with this, like with a base to hold it and thing to screw on. And I'm going to use a leaf 67. I think I'll use all three of the leaves I have because that makes the cake like fancy, you know, something that's like flowery, because there's always flowers in a cake most often. So just squeeze, and so it looks like a leaf here. I think it messed up a little, but just, you know, if it messed up, you can always try. I think there's something stuck to it. Sometimes they're stuck. You use a toothpick. You have to use something to clean these out better. There's a little air in it, so they may have air in it. Yeah, I think this tip has a problem here. Maybe it's the wrong angle, like this way. I think you're supposed, oh, this is how you do it. I think it goes right here. Here, let me just scrape this frosting. So some air is here, you could just do this. I know I made mistakes, so no video is perfect. Just like this, so it'll turn into a 45-degree angle. And this makes it like a skinny lake leaf. Maybe a jungle leaf. Or, you know, tropical one, Easter one, whatever you think of. Like my cake decoration teacher said, like, it's ever in your imagination. I know, I have a lot of my imagination. That's why I'm always creative. Anyway, so here is the other leaf. It is number 67. This one here. And this is how I'll do it. So I think it has a like more bump to it. These are really old. I had these for a while. I think it's stuck. Oh gosh. I think I bent it a little. Here, I need to get this out of the way. So just use your fingers, just try it, as long as they're clean, of course. This is not what it turned out to be. I think I need to replace these, so it's a good thing I checked. So maybe I need to replace these, and I remember the number so I won't get lost. Sorry, my cat's just playing with the drawers. He likes to play around the kitchen sometimes. He's such a character. Cats will be cats, of course. Here, I want to get the sides so I can feel better. So just, it may be a little messy, but it's the kitchen, it's supposed to be. I know I just cleaned it up, but here, hopefully this would be a better approach. This is 352. This one here looks like a little V in the center. I think this one turns out better. Maybe I could turn aside. I think it's like more of this to make it flat in a 50-degree angle. You can make flowers, you can make patterns, whatever you could do if you find it like not broken, like the one I saw. You could fast forward that part, I'm so sorry. What a bummer. So just slowly, to make the texture, just slowly, if you want to make it big, just put it in one place and make it nice and big. Just play around. I would just play around to see if I'm satisfied with these leaves, to know the difference. It would be green, but I just chose chocolate, so it's a demo. So I'll clean this one and do the next step. So the next one I'm doing to demonstrate is a rose. These are with the angle ones, but this is what it looks like. You can make it like this, like a squibble. Some texture that's really squibbly, you know, or like that, like a flat line. if you have a big gap to do, depending on the size, like again, the bigger the size, the higher the number, the bigger size. But here's how I'd make a rose, like this angle, just 45-degree angle. Make the base part, and turn into this angle. It takes a lot of practice, so make sure you hold this. Make it to the nice angle. That doesn't look so bad. Wow, I'm a little rusty, but yeah, very good for a person who's rusty. It would take a scissors to pick it up, but this is what it looks like. It looks very neat, and you know, I could just try again. You know, I've been told to use parchment paper to place it on, and this will stick like glue, or use those special scissors that's flat like this, like you pick it up from the bottom and carry it. With parchment paper is best, so it won't get ruined and you won't waste time. And just you have to put them in the freezer so they won't melt after you're done, so they won't lose their shape. But I will show you again. Like this, the base, make it a little taller too, so make it nice and tall. This is how tall it could be. Put it into like other angles too, like make sure you get the gaps. One leaf at a time, 45-degree angle each. You know, make sure you get it to the other spots. Those take a lot of practice, but I think I'm improving a lot better in the past. And there's a little rose. And I'll stop here for now. Okay, for the next one, I had to wash my hands, they're really greasy. This is, I can't find a number on it. I think this has no number, but it came with a kit you just buy from IKEA or Target. But with baking stores like this, or Michael's, or Joann's, they'll have labeled numbers. You can look at Wilson catalog to see the tips they have, so I have those. But this is how, looks like you do something with this. Sorry, there's air in it, so make sure you don't have air in it. Maybe with this angle in the 45. Maybe it's flat, so it's like a half circle. Maybe you could use that on your side if you want to. And with the other side, you could use something like this, like texture you like to use. But I'm just seeing like, so maybe it's like part of the cake on the side. Make it lacy, like this, like a lace. Or maybe you can, yeah, I just played around. So I think this is for a bow tie. So it's very chocolatey now. So then you can use this in the center. It's like a texture of a bow tie. Just don't worry about the angles that much. And on the flat side, it's like a lace, and it's like a bow tie. Just something that looks realistic. And the other tip that's special, so again, these are like the special tips, the special ones like a bow tie. So like in the center, it could be round shape. I just use that. But I'm gonna show the last two, the end of my video. I have, it looks like a shooting star. And this is how I'm gonna, so it looks like, same with circle, looks flat. Maybe some shoelaces, but whatever you can see in the catalog, get some ideas. So maybe it's the other texture on the side, like that. And the last one I'm gonna show you is, when this start looks like multi-stars. And I believe I used this one in my previous video with the Cookie Monster. And it goes like this, for texture, for hair. since Halloween, it could be like the werewolf's fur is up here, but the wrong way is like this a little. Maybe it's like spaghetti noodles, so maybe it's spaghetti, like that. All right, so thanks for watching my video, and I hope these tips help you bake a cake, the basics of cake decorating tips, and I'll see you later in the Melanie Moments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, please. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.